a big deal. We can handle it. I don't have to think about it. What we need to do is clear. Don't you think? I don't know any other answer than yeah. And I don't need to know. Now it's your turn. Cat got your turn. I'm for.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I cannot believe it. After like 10,000 years of not hosting a single damn thing on this channel, when it came to tournaments, we're finally doing it. We're back with some Guilty Gear Strive. We got our two first up. It's gonna be the EP Dog versus Ripto. I think I have to flip the names though. But y'all are good to start whenever. I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited, bro. It's just gonna be me commentating today. I didn't line up anyone else. It was kind of a last minute thing. For my decision to just commentate by myself. Because I knew that the people I did want me to commentate, or to commentate with me, also, you know, probably want to play in the damn thing. So I wanted them to play first. So I don't mind commentating by myself. I'm used to it, as a matter of fact. It's kind of my element. Legal check-in. We are waiting for it to officially have the actual tournament start time. The go? That's what I'm talking about. What's really good? You're going to be one of the people I'm contacting to commentate with me, though. So you better be ready for that, especially for Plus R. I know you don't play, but I know you love watching. So you're definitely commentating Plus R with me the next time. This tournament series is going to be a bi-weekly thing. Every other tournament is going to be Plus R and then Strive, and we'll alternate between the two. I would love to have you on to commentate some fucking Plus R with me, X. That'd be awesome. If you're available. I know you're moving soon, but yeah, buddy. I don't know what's okay. 8 p.m. Just gotta let them know that they're good to start. And it's game time, baby. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got the names flipped. I'll change that in just a second. But hey, Testament versus Elfelt. It's funny, out of all the matches that I see played out, I don't see these two fight often. So I actually don't know how this matchup goes. From my knowledge of these two and how they play, I can actually see this going pretty even. EP's very aggressive assault play style versus Ripto's very traditional zoning style. You're going to see a lot of things that remind you of just the classics of zoning, except for that wake up super and do backdash PRC to gain some distance. EP slowly but surely attempting to get back into the fray, but is getting zoned out. Like I said, that traditional zoning, but immediately bulldogging her way right through the fray. Nice, spending this cash to do enough damage, but the burst comes back just in time to get 5H'd in the face. Oh my god, that 5H timing was so good. EP showing that she has no intention of slowing down regardless of what's in front of her. Nice, again, the overhead not getting blocked here, and then the signature cross-up. If there are two buttons that EP loves the most, it's Pineberry Grenade and 6P. Yeah, Jack, I know the names are flipped, don't worry. I'm going to fix that in a second. As of right now, EP is going crazy right now. Blowing up Ripto in this ruthless assault. Getting the burst off, trying to just finish it off real quick with a gunshot, but Ripto's not falling for it. Getting the 6P spacing down with the Crow, we're sending the ladies out. Break the wall. getting some nice optimal damage with the 6H to increase the damage there with the super. Doesn't block the YRC and has no resources to get out of this Rekka series. Unfortunately, getting smoked by EP. Again, like this was actually like a really impressive first round though. Like I already off jump. It's like they're the polar opposites of each other. One is looking for you to stay completely on the other side of the screen, while the other is desperately attempting to get in and just keep you there. Fixing the score. Nice, again, same story as last time. We're getting smoked right now with a relentless barrage, and the grenade goes over. I could have swore, you know, that super looks way bigger than it actually is, but I could have swore that was gonna hit. Again, relentless assault from EP, just absolutely going in hog wild. Getting hit with the stay in state, this actually might kill, especially if they spend meter. Not even needed. Ripto only a round up. The warm-up is correct. Chat saying that Ripto's just getting warmed up, and I'm starting to see it. There we go. Slammed into the wall. You're right. Ripto is finally getting the opportunities he's looking for. EP pressuring from the air with the BRC. Not a bad start to things right now. Good spacing from Ripto. Again, trying to slow down the zoning a little bit more, being a little bit more patient to make sure that he can actually stuff these approach options so that EP can't just bulldog her way through like she did there with the grenade. No super. I'm sure that might have been an attempt to hit the input, but I'm not too sure. Regardless, we still have meter to convert off of something if they get it, and they're normally getting the stray hit here. She is blowing them up right now. It's even. Oh, wow, the 6P unfortunately missing, trying to go through the zoning once again. But the close slash making contact, causing Ripto to burst. Nice, the zoning's coming out once again. This can be anyone's game. The weird cross-up button, I don't think Ripto jumped far enough, maybe accidentally inputted it. I'm surprised the YRC didn't come out to get her off of the Rekka. Nice, 5D. Oh no, I thought that was supposed to be YRC, but that PRC from the jump was completely intentional, getting the air throw and shoving her into the corner. Nice anti-air. No way. Okay, the burst saving her life right here. This is going to be an incredibly close round. 6P sealing the deal. No meter though, so we're going to have to just resort to the good old faithful zoning. But of course, EP, the choo-choo train's coming through, bulldogging her whole way through the entire full screen. Coast to coast, 6P to the chin. That was insane. We can't keep letting EP get away with these. Is it not first to three? It is first to three. Why did it's first to three. You still got oh rip though, buddy. Oh, it's okay. I thought you left the room. Okay, whew. We're icing out. We're icing out. Alrighty, party people, this is going to be sorry, I'm multitasking multiple things at once here. There we go. Again, a similar display as before. And no, the same situation, except this time the grenade blows up directly in the face. It's not looking too hot right now. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I thought the stream messed up for a second there. I was scared. EP spending very minimal resources to having to take out so much health. The BRC into 2P, sealing the deal, setting up for that little last combo there. Last round game point right now for EP. Ripto applying that stay-in state, trying to get something started, but unfortunately gets outspaced by the Far Slash. Nice 6P, again, trying to get this game started. Not committing to any of the overheads or lows. Just trying to get something simple started, applying stay-in state as much as possible in order to be able to keep that pressure from full screen. He knows that the moment that he commits to an Arbiter sign, EP might just run right through it. Nice YRC, that's what I've been trying to look for, but that's exactly what EP was looking for too. Making Ripto explode just a hair, a bit of health. No! EXE Beast failing so many Testament players, just like we saw here today. One of the slower ends of the reversal supers, a heartbreaking reversal, causing Ripto to go out into losers. But again, I couldn't stress it enough. It's the idea of the polar opposites of the gameplay style, you know, causing people to causing these two to have to commit to one option or the other. EP was just far more confident in being able to completely run through any type of zoning because, believe it or not, she very clearly has seen a lot of these different Testaments, played a lot of these different zoners, so she is able to have a lot more confidence in her decision making of when to go in and when to not. While Ripto is unfortunately having to fully commit to a zoning option and unfortunately getting stuffed. But again, fantastic showing from the both of them, and EP moves on to the next round to fight Jack. We will be. That's actually a good point. We should probably put Jack on stream. We should probably put Jack on stream. Score report. Okay. No. Yeah, you and Jack can be on. You. Don't do this to me, Dan. I'm gonna get this shit beat out of me. It's Jack. He's the moneymaker, bro. He's the moneymaker. We gotta put the moneymaker on this screen. He's the funny content man. Dang, you're right. Yeah, come on. Don't worry about it. Yo, come on. How bad could it be? He's spinning the wheel. He's spinning the wheel, right? He's the, what was it? He's Mr. Hollywood. He's Big Hollywood. Jack's Big Hollywood. Don't worry about it, all right? This is all for clout. All for clout. Don't even worry about it, EP. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. First it is off stream for the rest of y'all. After this is all said and done, I'm going to change the names of everybody. We are just going to... Alrighty, so the wheel landed on Milia? For those of you who don't know, Jeek is currently attempting to do a thing where they're going between all of the characters that they play and putting them on a wheel. I'm going to intentionally spell Jack's name wrong because I hate the way that he spells his name. Right now, unfortunately, getting devastated. It's a complete reverse of what we saw against the game with Ripto. Getting completely devastated and assaulted by left-right mix-up right now. Yeah, this is Jack's main. He's everyone boo Jack in chat. Boo, boo Jack, boo. Yeah, again, an oppressive character. A lot considering this character to be a specialist character. If you don't really know how to fight the matchup, if you don't really know a lot of the ins and outs of what a lot of Milia players are looking for, you are going to get absolutely devastated by high-low and left-right mix. It all depends really on the type of player that's kind of steering the wheel, so to speak.
You really weren't that bad, I guess.
Did I actually spell it right? No, I didn't. I always mix up the H and the K. I don't care. He's a Milia player. He doesn't really he doesn't really get it from me. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, going through the 5H. That was so, man. This character's so corny, bro. Nice back throw incident here happening. Unfortunately, we got burst on deck, so anything major that happens is going to get bursted. Yeah. But now we're looking for something a little bit saucier. EP's got the damage on, but this actually might kill. Low damage character, my ass, bro. Damn, the run-up 6P, a taste of EP's own medicine. Shoving EP into the corner, having no choice but to hold the mix. EP had the right idea, attempting to jump the Artemis, but unfortunately didn't do anything with that jump. Just trying to double check and make sure that she got past it, unfortunately getting blown up in the process. And just getting walked all the way to the other side of the corner with the 7 golden letters. Jack has proven that he plays this game too much and needs to go outside. You're a dork. And the big air combo, escorting EP all the way to the corner. Burst to get out of there, but unfortunately trips on a banana peel. The 6H coming out for no reason. Trying to get some sort of counter hit, trying to put a wall of a hitbox in between Jack and EP, but it is not connecting, making the winger make contact, breaking the wall, and doing enough damage for the second perfect of the game. Jack is a mean, stinky bully, dum-dum, and I hate him, and he's banned from it. Actually, Jack, if you get Milia one more time in your little random funny haha loot box shit, you are forced to play +R in the bi-weekly so someone could beat the dog shit out of you on stream. Oh, unfortunately, just trying to stand her ground there, but getting caught. Gunshot not making contact, getting 6P'd on the approach to try to have some sort of block string. But Jack is a stinky, stupid poo-poo head who loves, I don't know, loves eating dirt. GG's, EP. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this shit on stream. But Jack is your victor for this match. Moving on, sending EP to losers with a swift 3-0. Okay, I need to look at the score reporting just to make sure. I think everyone's in their matches right now, so I think we're going to be seeing a lot of dead air for a hot minute. I get to talk to y'all for a bit. So yeah, hope everybody's enjoying the stream so far. I hope the volume levels aren't too hectic. I hope everyone is enjoying the matches. I love doing this shit, man. I'm glad I'm back to doing this. I miss doing this. This is fun. I just like watching the game, bro. That's why I have ReactBot. See, this is why, you know what? Maybe I should invest in ReactBot, you know? Just have him in the corner, chat with him a little bit. ReactBot, what did you think of that last match? January 6th was a day of love. Damn. I can't. Jack, you spent money on that shit, right? That's what. Archie's wake up 2P. I keep forgetting that we have this bingo board. Oh, it's been so fun. Oh my god, everything's just coming back, man. Everything's coming back. Oh man, I'm so happy. I love seeing everybody get together for this shit, man. Is Quan? I'm literally seeing the thumbnail for Quan's live stream in the Discord waiting for his matches. Is this fucking dork queued for ranked waiting for his match? There's no way. But I did pay $5 for extra reactions. I knew it. I knew it. $5 for extra reactions. That's actually crazy. Well, I'm glad you're not getting any repeats. Well, not for a while anyway, but... What an impressive match. Like, I don't really understand, because it feels as, oh my god, Koha is reporting his own matches. I could kiss him. Some people don't know you can report your own matches on Challenge, so I don't really ride them too hard for it. I could kiss him. What a responsible young man. Koha beating Archie 3-1. If y'all excuse me for a moment, my wife is calling me. I'm gonna put the be right back screen on while we're waiting for our next stream matches. Oh my God. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that fucking dum-dum over here. Burbs said it was 8. The backyard doesn't read. The backyard doesn't read. It's okay. Backyardigans don't read. One of our players was just like, guys, what are you talking about? It starts at 8:30. And I'm like, no, just go to the announcement. It starts at 8. Check-in's at 7:30. And now, because he said that, some of our players thought it was started at 8:30. I'm going to strangle Burb. Okay. Hold on. Oh, okay, no. Okay, then we will have Shy Guy and Koha on stream next. Okay. Shy Guy. I really want Koha on screen. One, 3. Score report 3-2. Yes, XB quad. Let's go. I was rooting for him. I couldn't wait to hear how that went, because I was like, the moment I made the bracket and saw that it was Quan versus Burb, I knew that was gonna be funny. Oh, I wish I could be in the call. All right, Shy Guy's already, man, with the efficiency, bro is ready to play. Am I off stream or am I waiting? You are off stream. You can actually hold on. Whoa. Do not play. Do not play. You are waiting. Yeah, because we'll do winners round 3 on stream, and then afterwards, I don't know. Maybe we should just do winners only until finals of losers. Yeah, because we got a lot of bracket to go through. Yeah, you guys wait to play, because I want you guys on stream. I love you. What is that a good thing? You two can start. If y'all are in stream, I'll also type it to you. Okay. The Dizzy. What? Co-op plays Dizzy? See, this is why I'm hosting this, man. I got to keep up with everybody's new updates, man. The Zoner matchup. Cause a Dizzy main. Wow, that's actually crazy. I had no idea. I'm excited now. I can't wait to see this. Change the names of the Jack. I'm on it. I'm doing it. I'm on it. Alrighty. I can't, man, this is so sick. I can't wait. Okay, this is going to be a lot of slow, methodical play from the both of them. It's going to be waiting for somebody to get like the one good. Oh, also, I forgot my Venom mod, is that I got the cool hat on him. Nice, chill, methodical play. Lots of pokes, Lots of waiting for the one big opportunity to do some fat damage here, but I forgot Dizzy doesn't do big fat damage. Uh-oh. The wings, they're out. The tickle monster is here. Waiting for the activation to proc. It's starting soon. Nice with the YRC breaking the wings. I was actually going to be super shocked if we saw it pop off. No, but the fully charged dust into Michael's sword, closing out the first round. Really impressive stuff. Oh, Dizzy shits damage now. Okay, my bad. I had no idea. I didn't know she was like that. The wings are out. Trying to lock down, doing the guard crush with Harpuya. Nice, good far slash into the command grab. This is where Shy Guy starts to shine, baby. Unfortunately, the burst causing it to stop. We're not going to be able to see that that glitter and gold quite yet. Nice, using the ice to his advantage. Set up another ball, causing the ball to be somewhat of a stop sign in neutral for Dizzy there. Koha getting caught out right now, making it an even game. Dizzy got buffed to the Stratosphere last patch. I hate her. Holy. I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of her, though. Maybe I'm just not paying attention enough. Ooh, big combo here. Shy Guy looking for this for the whole game. Really getting the ball rolling right now. Pun absolutely intended. Good blocks here. The ball slowly but surely reaching its target, causing Koha to kind of stop in his tracks. I like this. Shy Guy kind of standing his ground, shockingly just keep making the corner kind of a dangerous place. A sniper's nest for him to shoot at Koha. Every single attempt to try to capitalize on him being in the corner was met with a ball to the face. Really, really good. Like I said, slow and methodical play, setting up Shy Guy to take the first game. Nice. Looking a little dangerous here with the ice. But again, Shy Guy got a very nice life lead. Burst on deck. Everything is looking very fine for Shy Guy right now. Koha's got quite the hill to climb. And this little conversion here is going to do a nice, solid chunk of damage and get the corner. Wall break as well with Super. This is going to be very good, evening up the scenario. No longer at a deficit. But again, Shy Guy still having that burst, so if he gets caught one more time, not a problem. Get out of jail free card here. That analogy coming back around again. Koha standing, or Shy Guy standing his ground, setting up for the sniper's nest, but this time Koha adapts, shoving his way through. Again, Shy Guy, no stranger to standing his ground. Nice backdash to get away from the attempted punish. PRC to make up for the mistake. Good pokes. Oh no, but gets hit by the fire spear. This throw's gonna kill? Absolutely. Okay, what? Nail biting stuff right now. Ooh, the Michael sword to contest the Q5 on block. I know it's still safe, but again, that Michael sword being able to kind of stop any like a setup after Q5 is really good. Whoa, the activation. Baiting a throw to activate Wings of Light. Shoving him into the corner. Doing a double Michael sword to break the wall. This was really, really good. Nice. Michael sword into the... so sorry, I got... That took me by surprise. I got jumbled. The red RC and the Michael sword closing out the first... Or the second game here. Oh man, I got jumbled there for a second. Holy. 1-1. Closest game we've got so far. Shy Guy turning up the ante right quick. Nice. Keeping the zoning nice and patient here. Nice. Good stagger pressure there. Again, not getting anything too huge, but just from this, like, death of 1,000 cuts play style is getting him so much mileage. And this time, just as long as he doesn't get caught, he could take the whole round. The mix was crazy. Look at the absolute confidence Shy Guy had approaching. Fish coming out. Oh, immediately contesting both the Fish and Koha with the far slash. Getting a nice throw to be able to set up for ball. The deflect shield kind of evening the odds. But again, Shy Guy is really getting away with setting up a lot of his future plans here. Oh, okay, the red RC off of the single hit confirm, doing some dirty stuff here, getting just a little bit of extra damage off of that 6H. Because of the ball that he set up earlier, this character is so fucking cool. Shy Guy is going crazy. You got no idea, bro. This motherfucker is goated. That was just 2 games. Are we switching characters? Uh-oh. We switching characters? Or are we just taking a break for a second? It's always important. Sin Kisk! The sinner himself? Don't tell me. Don't tell me this is how video games play nowadays, bro. People still play this character? The Goofy Goober himself coming out? The thing that Koha's known for, baby. The big dog himself. Oh, they're letting the intros play out too? Shy Guy aura farming? Damn, that mod for the hat is so fucking cool. I also have the shader mod, if you couldn't tell. They let the intros rock.
You may escape the moon, but not the phantom. We'll make you squeal.
Thank you, Robokai. Very cool. Nice, good spacing there, but a JD to contest the Stinger. Whoa! The disjointed hitbox I thought was a lot bigger. Whoa, nice combo there, but getting bursted. Nice block on the overhead, but Koha known for his pressure here. The calorie meter is gone, though. No longer having these special cancelable properties. So Koha's going to have to get creative with the stagger pressure here, being a lot less suffocating. Getting that meter back passively, though, slowly going to give him the opportunity that the moment he gets out of this corner, he's going to try to make Shy Guy pay for it. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get that opportunity because the command grab into super setup, that was awesome! Holy shit, that was so cool! Damn, Shy Guy knows how to play this fucking character, bro. Holy! Nice throw here. Oh, again, nice tech there. I would have teched that shit. Good blocks all around. Bing! This is what we're looking for from Koha right here. This is the Koha that I'm used to seeing. Nice conversion, solid stagger pressure, and big damage. Right now, getting assaulted by a lot of the zoning pressure right now. Oh no, this is actually going to be enough to kill. Koha securing the W for the next round here, but also Shy Guy hanging on to his burst. A rare sight to see sometimes in Strive. And being able to stop the first attack from round start with the burst. Getting out of there. Nice counter hit here. Being able to also get a little bit more extra damage with the balls that he set up earlier. Unfortunately, getting bulldogged through by the beak driver. Tyrant Rave shoving him through the wall, doing a shitload of damage. Holding those plus frames. Shy Guy not afraid to tech the throw either. That was intense. At any point in time, Shy Guy could get blown up. I'm so shocked he had the balls to tech that throw. Shy Guy has more than enough meter to... Interesting proposal we got going on here. Oh, managing to get the air conversion. Meeting him air to air to shove him into the Dark Angel. Nice countering the Elcunt. This is a guy that knows how to fight this character. Koha doing his absolute best, not getting any mileage from these tick throw setups. The ball upwards is also going to cover an upward approach here. The tick damage. Just everything. There was so much to cover in just one section. The setups, the option coverages. This guy knows how to play his character and knows how to play it well. The mastercraft, I would say, of a specialist character. Again, Koha was also playing his ass off, but it felt like Shy Guy could do no wrong. Shy Guy was ready for almost every single option possible, leading to a very hard-fought and very well-earned 3-1. We're submitting that. It seems like the games are going by pretty well. 3-1 or 1-3 Archie. Damn, sorry, Ripto. Hey, but you got a game off of Archie? Big dog. That's my man right there. Good shit, Ripto. And thank you for playing, man. I really appreciate you coming through regardless. I heard you didn't really feel too hot, so. And Quan smoked Eepy. 3-0. Again, also thank you so much for hopping in, Ivy. Always been a prominent supporter. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This gonna be the match. This is gonna be a match, baby. I'm happy Ripto played. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm actually really happy Ripto played. He fought through him not feeling well just to make sure that he could make it out, and I really appreciate it. Mad respect. How do I use my Twitch Prime here? You go to my house and just hand me $10. Actually, is it 5? Twitch Prime gives you 5 or 10? I don't remember. You just hand me 10 buckaroos. I'm going to just make it 10. How about that? You just hand me a solid 10 buckaroos in real life and we'll be solid, bro. I hope I didn't get Ripto sick. I hope so either, bro. Okay. Oh no, the wheel landed on Ramathal? I forgot. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and goyles. What the fuck? Why did I type it like that? Burb versus Jeek. Burb, one of my favorite players in our Discord. I absolutely love his bedman. Literally my absolute goat. I said I was going to misspell his name every time. Damn, immediately getting this. Yeah, come on now. You can't sandbag on the goat. You can't sandbag on the goat. Come on now. Now, I don't know how much experience Jack actually has with Ramathal. He's a solid player all around. So I'm not... It's one subscription, so like $2. You're just gonna have to hand me 10 buckaroos, buddy. That's all you gotta do. Just hand me 10 big ones. Don't even worry about it. X taking the first match. Verb really locking in right now. Again, I don't know how much Ramathal experience. Oh, I forgot I had a Ramathal mod for her too. The cool eye patch thing, where she doesn't have her hat and she's got the long hair. Nice back throw here. Again, this is X in his element right here. You are going to love watching this tournament if you are in love with these weird, esoteric, specialist, mid to low tier characters. We've got an abundance of them, and they love playing their characters to death, and you're going to see that being expressed through their gameplay. As you can see, Burb ain't fucking around, taking the first game with a very impressive, bulldozing first game. That means that, if I remember correctly, if I remember the rules of Jack's challenge, is that he's actually going to switch characters now. He's going to spin the wheel again. Every time he loses, he's going to switch characters. Let's see if Burb gets lucky and he doesn't get Amelia. Not that he needs it. You know what I'm saying? Not that he really needs the luck. You know. Fully capable of beating his Milia's ass, bro. He's the bed goat. Oh, Sin. Okay. I forgot. I forgot that Sin was in his pool. I don't remember which characters. I think it is just the three characters. I think it's the three characters of Milia, Sin, and Ramethal. I don't know if there's another. But let's see how it goes. I don't know if this is just for silliness or if this is just for matchup practice, but I'm really liking the approach that we're starting with right now. Nice 6P. Off of a JD2 is really impressive. Solid defense. Nice, getting these errors stored up right now. Oh, eating the overhead, unfortunately. Nice tech on the throw, though, but getting 6P'd once again shoved back into the corner. The assault. Nice, decent stagger pressure, showing a little bit of some actual competent knowledge of the character, unlike his Ram there. Orb doing absolutely nothing for him. I think both of them were kind of confused that nothing happened because of the ball. Everything is getting a little scary here. Just use my Twitch Prime on Cheekmate. He's very confident. Nice, getting the first round here. Again, you know, Sid's pretty oppressive character, and Jack is no stranger to playing characters with a lot of strong aggressive tools. Especially if we're talking about high-low. He doesn't really have his left-right that he's used to, but it's looking like he doesn't really need it. Nice job here. Burb slowly but surely getting his game plan started. Trying to keep it well spaced out. Nice, getting the counter hit that he's looking for. He always loves this conversion. Unfortunately, drops it, but it doesn't matter. He has the bomb setting off to get another. Oh no, not these drops, man. That's heartbreaking. Oh, setting up for the jab, safe pressure there. 6P, unfortunately, on the attempt to mash out of the corner, getting bursted on. Nice! Whoa! I don't even know what that was. That like short backdash BRC J what 5P? What was that? That was awesome. What a fucking absolutely phenomenal way to get out of the corner there. Nice, getting the shock there. Good 2P mash there to get out of the pressure. I'm like something that that's kind of underrated right now, and something that I find very dangerous. You can tell Jack has been craving for Milia to have these buttons because he is throwing them out with the absolute confidence, like a kid in a candy store right now. Getting these long, really good buttons. Oh, getting thrown. People know the matchup. Is this a safe jump? Unfortunately, it is not. He is getting blown up. No! The overhead immediately off of the wake up was crazy. Jack getting one game off with his Sin. I'm actually kind of impressed. I will not lie. I will not lie. Yep. All right, going in again with the Sin. Didn't lose, so there's no need to switch characters. We're getting the oppression session right now with all of these plus frames getting shoved into his face. Nice defense, being a lot more aware of this overhead now that he's been hit by it a couple of times. We got the download complete and no dropped combo there. Finally getting locked in with the big damage. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Nice RC off of the 6P here. Getting some decent damage and the corner carry. eating the high-low mix-up there. Empty fly into low off of the guard crush bomb. Nothing he could really do about it except pray that he blocked the right way. Nice start there, but unfortunately getting bursted into the corner, and it's not going to look nice. Nobody wants to be in corner against Sin. Nobody wants to be in corner against any of these characters, honestly. But as of right now, Sin's the one with the most resources and definitely the most damage on the table. We're about to see it right here and now. I like attempting to get maximize the damage there before the wall break. I saw the gears turning as to what you could add on top of that before the wall break to get a little bit more damage. And now, with the Ride the Lightning, this is death. I don't know. Looking like a fledgling Sin player. Maybe he needs to drop that stupid-ass Milia and play some Sin keys. I'm liking it. Big damage here. Burb, whoa, the fly diagonal. Wait, Dash doing dividends right now. Solid damage here and amazing pressure. Unfortunately, not getting anything out of it and eating another overhead. Sin eats steaks, X eats overheads. It's time to install, baby. We're gonna do some nice, good, evil-ass zoning and mix-ups. As long as we don't get the installs gone and he's gonna die. Please don't get hit by the overhead. Oh no. Jack making the comeback here. Slowly but surely. We're seeing X take a second. Also, for those of you who are participating in the tournament that are in the chat right now, thank you so much for reporting your own matches, both in Challenge and in the Discord. I really, really appreciate it. Your guys are going above and beyond to make sure that this tournament is running as smoothly as possible. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough for what you're doing. Nice. Oh no! Nice, good stuff there. There we go. Sorry about that. Just typing to the Discord there. Again, like I can't like say it enough. Nice. Okay, good conversion there. I was gonna say the oppression session. You know, that's all I can say. Just throwing out as many plus frames as possible to get as much damage as possible off of that. But I'm really happy that X was able to find his way out of there. Nice deflect shield, getting off of the plus frames there. Unfortunately, Hawkbaker, or not Hawkbaker, I don't remember what the low is called. Whatever, Stun Dipper. Stun Dipper blowing his way through. Nice the orb here. Amazing defense from Jack right there. Nice. Whoa, good backdash off of the overhead. And now a punish opportunity of a lifetime, attempting to bait the burst right there, but he's not getting anything from Jack. Nice, not getting too high committal with the damage here. Jack holding on to his burst for everything. Same here with Burb. Damn, with the tap dust sealing the deal, baby. Final round for the both of them. Oh no, the empty PRC into 2A. Or 2P. Sorry, I've been playing a lot of BlazBlue. Oh no, the J5P bash! But he's getting blown up by the super. This is the opportunity for Burb. Solid opportunity. Getting the aforementioned jump slash. Bed player's favorite button. Nice, trying to opt for the zoning instead. That's why I wish Burb would go for the zoning a little bit more. I understand that it's kind of underrated and you don't really get a whole lot of mileage out of it, but I think the sudden switch up in gameplay halfway through can really get a lot of mileage, and we saw that right then and there. Just a little bit of zoning went a long way to make sure that he could seal the deal. Now, we're doing 2-2. Here we go, spinning the wheel. Let's see what we land on. Let's see what character Burb will have to brave this time. Is it Ramathal once again? Is it Sin? Or is it an entirely different character that we do not know? Or is it the evil Dastard? Oh, Testament. This is going to be good. Very, very familiar with the matchup. One of Burb's training partners is one of our best Testament players in the region. So this is going to be very interesting. I want to see if Jack has what it takes to make sure that he can, you know... Oh, I like the color change, too. They're matching. If he has what it takes to try to outmaneuver somebody who knows this matchup, I would say in and out. Whoa! The teleport to avoid the wild assault, but hey, it doesn't matter. Burb being able to adapt perfectly, setting him through the wall and doing a shitload of damage on top of it. Nice, I like the zoning here. Okay, good conversion here. Let's see if Jack knows the proper optimal stuff. Doesn't get the what is it, the Arbiter sign to fit in there, but that's fine. It still does a shitload of damage regardless. Nice. So, I saw the attempt, but doesn't get anything too big off of it. So, shockingly burst there for some reason. I can't even begin to understand the thought process as to why, but maybe he's actually really confident that he can get a tag here, and he did, but doesn't get anything off of it. The J5P. I like the stagger pressure there, getting something, but the burst making Arbiter sign hit from full screen. Very unfortunate, heartbreaking right there. But it seems like Burb might be the one to get his burst back first if he is able to survive the onslaught that he is about to face right now. Nice defense there. Good blocks. Nice, JD, but unfortunately getting anti-aired. Jack showing the utmost confidence in their Testament gameplay, being able to make some excellent reads, especially on defense as well. Jack was going to make this the new secondary, so I'm not surprised that we're actually seeing a lot of vast knowledge here. Nice, it's going to be solid damage here. Not killing, that's so unfortunate. A sliver of health. Don't do this, this could be devastating. This is, no, please, you can't do this. I could barely even see a speck of orange on that health bar. The backdash catch. Oh no, just the defensive option getting red. Unfortunately, one of the closest games of the night. Absolutely devastating loss there. Making Jeek go 3-2 against the GOAT. And now we have the event of the century, party people. 0-3 Koha. Wait, did Koha win? Yeah, Koha won versus Quan. Yeah. Good stuff, Kohawk. Moving on to the next game. And now we have Burb versus Yoshito's and losers. That's going to be a very good match. I can't wait to see the outcome of that. But now we are going to get Jack and Shy Guy on stream. So let me pull these two in. Okay, Shy Guy's already in. All right, Jack, get your ass back in here. Where are you? Now, another matchup I don't actually see too often. I do not see these two play, like, at all. Ever. So I'm going to be very surprised at the result. I mean, Jack's doing a funny gimmick thing, but regardless, Jack has shown that he can play the characters. He's pretty familiar with the pool. He can play them competently enough to keep it competitive. Except his Ramethal. We are back in action, baby. I gotta change the names. And then y'all are good to start. We got Testament versus... Okay, the Zoners, once again. We're getting a lot of familiarity here. I think you're still on player 2. No, you're on player 1 now.
Don't look away. What are you hiding from the moonlight?
Alright.
Let's see where you're.
Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zoner match of the century here. We saw some impressive stuff coming from Jack last time and immediately blitzing Shy Guy with the Wild Assault. Good pressure from Shy Guy here. I don't even know. Not good pressure. Excellent pressure right now. Oh my goodness. The strike throw is indeed happening. Solid backdash there. Nice Q5, causing the command grab to hit. Whoa, he's okay. He's just aura farming on stream now. He's just swagging. He's just flexing, bro. I don't know how you could possibly, bro. Come on now. Shy Guy might be my favorite player in this whole fucking stream, bro. My favorite player in the whole damn Discord, bro. Holy shit. I'm your biggest fan. I'm gonna start wearing Shy Guy t-shirts. And is playing Storyteller. This shit is hype, dog. The Stain State being applied, but Jack can't do anything to make it happen. Nice. Good defense here. Slowly but surely, Jack is making his way in. Nice, setting them up for the future. He knows exactly what he wants to do with them, but unfortunately getting hit makes them disappear. Stay in state. Nice, plus frame pressure here. Trying to set something up. Slowly making his way in. Shy Guy finding the poke he was looking for to try to seal the deal here. Nice tech on that throw. Again, it feels like Jack is just a cornered animal fighting for his life right now. Nice. Finds the hit there. Again, the spacing, immaculate. The zoning, immaculate. The close range pressure, immaculate. What is Jack going to do? He might have to drop the gimmick, bro. He might have to drop the gimmick. He might just have to lock in. Or maybe he'll get lucky and just get Milia. No, he got Ram again. No, you gotta be kidding. He's gonna get massacred, bro. He's gonna get eaten alive out there. I don't know. Who knows? I heard this is a good matchup for Ram, so. Nice. I like this. Oh no, immediately being able to set up so much on the screen right now. Looking like a game of Peggle. First to three? Yeah, it's a first to three. All of them are first to three. The entire tournament is. Nice. Again, these good pokes. He can't get in at all. It's probably some of the most frustrating zoning I've seen all day. Grand Finals first to one, that'd be insane. That'd be so sick, actually. You play the entire thing, like, we make an entire tournament first to five, right? You just play entire first to fives, and then the Grand Finals first to one. Oh, God, that'd be so insane. Whoa, nice setup on the command grab there. Nice spacing. Jack, unfortunately, throwing out a lot of these Hail Marys and getting stuffed for it. All Shy Guy has to do is just keep setting up these walls, keep setting up the orbs to consistently... if he doesn't hit him, the orbs will surely do the trick for him. Finding his way, but unfortunately not getting in nearly enough. But this is what we're looking for. The corner pressure that Ram is known for. But no sword. Jack accidentally doing the wrong move. Sword was in the floor, not coming back to him, but he actually might be able to kill off of this, doing the super. No, drops the combo. Getting thrown. What are you doing, Jack? Hopefully, this time around, Jack gets a character he's a little bit more familiar with, because that was some absolute Looney Tunes ass dropping we got there. Some complete fucking shenanigans. Jack washed? Absolutely. There it is. He fought. The comeback is here, baby. The comeback is here. Jeek with his signature Milia coming out against the meanest Venom you've seen, baby. Here we go. Nice starting out with a 2K 2D. Good. Nice way to find your way out of the pressure there. Nice burst. Again, like I said, the analogy I think fits him the most, right? Is that he has no problem just setting up his little sniper's nest in the corner and just shooting you from there, not really fighting his way out or trying to jump out, just hitting you. It's an option that not a whole lot of people try to resort to, but I think is actually kind of being his downfall right now, as Jack has no problem attempting to face and bob and weave his way throughout the pressure. And we saw that there with the dash through Artemis, sealing the deal for the first round. Setting up for disc, getting thrown, maybe another disc there, but actually it's just the signature left-right mix-up. Nice, immediately, getting over the orbs. Eating him alive right now with this left-right. It is getting devastating here. It is starting to look more and more realistic that this 0-2 comeback is ever present, getting closer and closer. Kind of scary here. Jack is more than capable of making an entire 3-game comeback. Good defense here. Nice air throw here. Regular throw, leading to a decent setup here. Nice backdash with the PRC to cover it so he can continue his pressure. Jack being forced to burst, spending this red RC to do some damage. I don't know if that was a drop or an intentional reset attempt, but the burst stopped anything that was going to happen in the future. Jack getting the next hit in. Nice overhead, causing the wall break. No super. Going for wall slump mix, but Shy Guy was ready. Iron defense right now from Shy Guy. Oh, no. The stinger attempt is going to might be the death of him. Oh, no. He was holding so much. Overloading your system is basically what Jack is always trying to do to you. Always trying to make you make these constant up and down decisions. And it gets even worse when you're mid-screen where you have to hold up, down, left, or right. Make your choice and pray you made the right one. The only saving grace you have is that she is very low health. I like the attempt there to try to have the ball cover your lack of wide options in the air. Nice command grab. This is going to be huge. Big damage here. I like this. That's a very clear, optimal setup there. Being big damage, especially on Milia. Nice. I love it. Dark Angel running past. He couldn't get anything off the Dark Angel, so he used Dark Angel to cover his escape. Being able to take the next round. All Shy Guy needs is one more round to dethrone Jack off of his winning streak. Damn, this is going to be big damage here, especially if he uses some type of meter to continue his mix and pressure. Nice. Oh no, dodging the overhead, but unfortunately getting clipped by the 6H. Nice. Orb smacking Jack right in the face. Stuffing any approach he had, but he might be able to get something really nasty off of this, especially if he catches him with the command jump. Unfortunately leading us to 2-2. He is going to have to fight another uphill battle to try to close out the game. It's getting close. Jack actually sweating. Shaking in his boots right now. Nice. Good conversion here. No meter to get a bigger extension off, but that's fine. Decent damage regardless. Shy Guy still has burst on the table though. Speaking of meter, solid burst. A little dangerous for my liking, but still. Nice spacing there. Again, the stinger attempts are going to get him killed here if he keeps trying to find something there. It's very scary. Setting up that sniper's nest I talked about before, fighting his way out of the corner this time, not really standing his ground. He wants to make sure that Jack doesn't get to move too much, because if he does shit like this. Very dangerous, very dirty mix here. Yeah, unfortunately, you're eventually just going to have to pick an option and stick to it. Sometimes you're wrong. Damn. The cross through. Miliakar finishing out the combo and the corner carry. Oh no. The dropped combo here. Whoa! I like that setup. I've never seen it before. I actually thought he messed up there or tried to cover some type of jump back. This combo is massive here. Insane stacker pressure, causing Jack to second guess himself on his defense. Getting caught with the downward 5P. Falling, sitting directly on the 5P. Match point right here for both. It's getting very close. Very, very close. Shy Guy having burst right now. If he gets caught one more time, he's probably going to have to use it. He won't have a choice here. Nice 6P. He's not stingering out of the corner anymore. He knows he got himself killed last time. Using orbs to try to cover, make Jack second guess his pressure in the air. Orb could probably come into play here. Oh no, the bad moon. Gotta get some mileage off, especially since Jack has meter. This is gonna be scary. He's got a lot of stuff to hold right now. The PRC, the mess up here with the back throw. This could be the incident everyone talking about on Twitter. Jumping the command grab attempt. I don't know if that was intentional or if that just so happened to be what he Went with in his flow chart. Shy Guy with the PRC. Jack holding him. He's going to counter hit, but he doesn't get all of anything of the conversion. Jack trying to get his way in. The pokes get nothing. Yes, the 6P. I don't know what's going to happen now. Very dangerous here. Just the tiny pokes here. This is getting really, really dicey. No, but the 2K2D disc seals the deal, man. Oh my god, that was insane. That was such a sick match. That was so fucking cool. Damn, I didn't think you could be entertaining, Jack. That was crazy. That was fucking insane. Good job, Glack. That was, oh my god. Match of the fucking night right there. That was absolutely impressive. I cannot believe we came so close to greatness right there. For Shy Guy, just barely getting away with it. Why is my challenge being annoying? Okay, there we go. Jack on his way to not losing a single game in the tournament. I had a good run. Absolutely. Okay, so are these Yoshito's and Koha playing right now? That was so... Yeah, just pick a top tier. Nah. How about, instead of picking a top tier, how about you just believe in yourself? How about you have just a little bit of faith? Huh? You ever think about that? Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Koha versus Yoshito's. I am so excited that you guys get to see Yoshito's play. Again, like I said, these characters you don't get to see too often.
Mankind cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Have it.
Here we go. Giovanna versus Dizzy.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hate these guys? Come on now. Ice Pillar doing some work here. Nice Fish setting up for the tick throw. Fish going again for another tick throw setup. It's getting dangerous out here, bro. Nice, trying to jump away from any type of extra setup there. He wouldn't have to guess if he just had to block in the air, but unfortunately, Koha was ready for that option. Nice, the big counter hit off of Harpuya. I hate you the most. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Yoshito's right now, getting some solid damage. We're seeing a lot more of the excuse me. Did anyone else see that close slash? And insane. Yo, Jack wasn't kidding about her shitting out damage now. That was insane. Yoshito's trying his absolute best to get in, finding the nice counter hit that he's been looking for. This is going to lead to really good damage. For those of you who don't know, Yoshito's is an absolute lab monster, being able to capitalize on almost anything that this character can do, even some of the most esoteric setups. He actually has an answer for it. Will he be successful 100% of the time? No. But he does have it in his mind. He does have the knowledge. Nice, the tap dust sealing the deal right there. We're doing 1-1 in terms of rounds. Nice the dive, but unfortunately Koha is more than aware of the frame data, opting for the throw instead of trying to hold the pressure that came after. I like it. Nice. Good throw to seal the deal there. Yoshito's having a hard-fought first game. Immediately taking the burst from Koha, getting the fat counter hit that he was looking for. Robbed from him. Sick dash cancel here. We got some meter to work with too. A lot of meter to work with. This is where Giovanna shines, especially in the stagger pressure department. Sealing the deal with the 7 golden letters. Let's go, Yoshi. Oh no! The throw attempt. Nice, good stuff there. Wow, the spacing was really, really good, especially just, we're always looking for this 5H here, trying to get that counter hit so we can get the maximum damage Gio is capable of here. Oh no. The deflect shield paying off in the end here. Setting up for the nasty setups. Fish, ice pillar, ice floor, the wings about to pop. Fire dagger, and now wings are popping. Oh no, the damage! Please get away from him! He had no choice. I can't believe that setup actually paid off. That was insane. I actually have never once seen the wings work. That was my first time ever seeing them in action. That was insane. That took a lot of time to set up, but man, did it pay off. Double fish here. We got quite the hill to climb. Yoshito's is getting ran down from full screen. Big damage. Yoshito's still alive. Burst on deck and meter. We have the opportunity to fight back here. You're just going to have to make it count. Oh no, burst coming back. Koha's got more than enough resources to kind of fight his way out of this. Respond to mark. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That was very scary. Respond to Yoshito's relentless assault. This could kill here. Like I said, these weird, esoteric, funny hits he's able to convert off of and get big damage. Another hard-fought win. This is what it takes to win with some of these characters, man. You got to have these weird stuff. You got to be able to convert off of the weird stuff. I like it. We're in, shoving him into the corner right now. Oh no, that damage was massive off of just such a simple conversion too. Oh, nice spacing on there, getting the counter hit, having no choice but to spend the burst to try to keep the advantage that he had. But getting back thrown is a dangerous situation indeed. Going underneath it with 2D, very smart decision there. The trade happens, but Yoshito's is still able to keep the advantage. Keep pushing. Oh, getting the 2H. I like the attempt to get out of that corner, but again, it was really, really rough. That whole situation, all these scary scrapping moments. Yoshito's barely getting anything off of these, but still being able to come out on top. They are fighting for scraps here. Every single piece of this game's resources is being used in this match, and I love seeing it. Whoa, immediately knowing that that whole setup was fake, close slashing their way out of it. Nice. Doing the dash back and forth to try to bait something out. Bubble completely setting Yoshito's directly on his feet. Turning him to stone as we immediately freeze him, sending him through the wall. Damn! I'll talk about that in a minute, Jack. I'm locked in right now. That's really funny though. Nice jumping and using the momentum of the ice to jump through, but unfortunately the stagger pressure is getting thrown. The ice wall runs out just barely before it's able to be shattered. I'm sure Koha was looking for some type of conversion off of the shatter, but it doesn't matter right now because he's doing insane damage. Yoshito's trying to start some sort of stagger pressure. Nice, being able to get this nice conversion, shoving him into the corner. Whoa, amazing defense from Koha, immediately shutting it down with a counter hit. Koha getting one on the board this time, planting a confident win. We are not out of the race yet, people. It's still game time. Nice, I like the conversion here, maximizing that damage off of the wall. No point in bursting now. Best to save it for the next round. Unless we're hero bursting. I wouldn't put it past this region. Nice tap dust to seal the deal here. Again, that tap dust has been getting a lot of mileage, I'm just saying. Maybe we should do it a little bit more often, I don't know. I know it's a risky option though. Whoa! Koha is so used to people attempting to use the ice to their advantage that he is able to immediately put a stop sign in front of them, tell them to shut up, and then he uses the ice to his advantage. Excellent knowledge of their character being shown here. Whoa, that conversion looked cool as hell. Nice, being able to continue the pressure, forcing the YRC to come out. Spending that meter, the less meter that Dizzy has to work with, the better. Nice counter hit here. This is actually could be death because of the meter gain here. I like it. Seal the deal. And we got the final round, baby. That was so good. Yoshito's fighting his ass off to get every single win possible. Koha was playing out of his fucking mind. Excellent showing from the both of them. 100%. That was so good. I'm actually shocked at just how close that was, because normally they're both like steamrolling players. They don't hold back and they try their best to absolutely just roll their opponent. So I'm, unstoppable force meets immovable object type shit right there. All right, Shy Guy and Yoshito's. Come on down. Oops. There we go. All right. Two specialists here to rock it out. Losers finals. The person who wins here is going to fight Jack and Grands.
That they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts.
They're letting the intros rock. I love it.
Don't look away. What are you hiding from the moonlight?
Extra careful with her!
What? I've never heard Robokai talk. I've never heard Robokai talk to Giovanna. That was really funny. I didn't know that he had like voice line dependent or like character voice dependent stuff too. That's awesome. Whoa, the 2D going underneath Stinger? I shouldn't be surprised, but I think at least Stinger would be big enough. Nice, the spacing again. This is going to be an uphill battle for Yoshito's. Giovanna has a lot of tools that he can use to get in, but unfortunately there are a lot of close range tools. Limited in the long range department. We got a high committal 5H and a high committal 2D. A lot of air approaching is probably going to be shut down by Shy Guy's absolutely immaculate air coverage that we're seeing right on display. The safe jump with the ball set up too. Incredible stuff. This is actually going to be the round just as long as Shy Guy closes it out. The pressure starts again, but this time Shy Guy is showing that he can get in. Nice tech throw. Again, we cannot get any throws on Shy. Again, you can't throw Shy Guy. He's always ready. He knows the difference. He sees it. That's right. We also have the, oh, the command grab. Here we go. Big damage here. Nice setup with the super as well. Now we got the Oki set up here with Stinger. Off of the back wall bounce, we have full resources to play with. Party time for Shy Guy, but jumping out of the corner and getting this conversion is going to lead to a mix-up opportunity that unfortunately leads to nothing. Yoshito's attempting some type of BRC setup. But he's got many more where that came from. Whoa, the burst to get out of the super, and I'm surprised. Whoa, the super was still active after the burst. I can't believe how much Yoshito's had to hold there for a second. We got Shy Guy up one. Nice, that was an insane JD right there, attempting to get out of the projectile pressure with corkscrew. Nice, oh my god, the range on that 2D. Nice, good dive kick super to get through the zoning and setup pressure there. That's gonna break wall, and we're getting an Oki situation. Marcus's favorite, and an excellent, exceptional backpass. I could not believe it. I staggered on my words there for a second. I was so stunned. I like it. That setup has been catching people, man. It's so good. Shy Guy killing it right now. Nice, good combo conversion here. This could potentially kill, but right now the scaling causing the damage fall off to be so severe. No, trying to predict some type of air action or anti-air action. Looking for corkscrew again, but gets surprised by the Stinger. Yoshito's fighting his ass off right now, but Shy Guy is having no issues putting stop sign after stop sign in front of every approach that he has to offer, even making him second guess when he's in. This is where he likes to shine here. Nice 5P mash. Clearly familiar with the matchup here. Unfortunately, Shy Guy has some immaculate spacing and really, really good levels of patience here. That was really scary. Awkward timing on the orbs too. I thought they were eventually going to hit way sooner than they actually did. Q5 hitting on OTG, causing the wall to break at any second now if he gets a hit. Setting up to fully cash out for the pressure. He wants to end this right now, and he is successful, causing a 2-0. We're getting dangerously close to a 3-0, but I know Yoshito's got it in him. I know he's more than capable of taking these games back for him. Keep it close, keep it competitive. But Shy Guy is in rare form today. Like I said, it feels like Shy Guy can do no wrong here. Corkscrewing over the ball, getting tossed into the corner. This is exactly where Shy Guy shines, or where Yoshito shines. Shy Guy shines in the corner too. But right now, Yoshito's is in advantage. Maybe a corkscrew to get out, but 2D for an attempt to catch a button to try to capitalize on hitting one of the orbs. I see the vision, but unfortunately wasn't found. Nice combo conversion. Oh, a very, very important combo conversion there. That shows that the knowledge is power. Being able to convert off of even the smallest stuff, saving his life there. Whoa, the jump back 2D. I like this. Big damage here and saving the meter. Wants to make sure he has it for this situation right here, especially in positive bonus. Capitalizing with a BRC into 5P. I knew he had it in him. I knew there was no way he was going out 0-3. Oop. I showed my bias there for a second. Oops. It was a Freudian slip on how I wanted this game to come out. Yoshito's kind of being the underdog right now. Fighting the uphill battle. Burst to keep the advantage. Nice, good burst here. And now Shy Guy is shoving his way out of that corner. Sick and tired of having to wait for his opportunity to end this game here. Stinger, nice dash 2D to get underneath the initial orb. Being able to keep the real estate that he was fighting for. Unfortunately, Shy Guy is approaching. And he managed to get off a throw, sealing the deal for the round and making it set up to where he's going to meet Jack in grand finals if Yoshito's doesn't do something about it. Dash, dash, close slash, and the stagger pressure 2H. Whoa! A really weird empty dash into far slash counter hit. And then the big setup here, devastating and overwhelming damage right now. The orbs almost making complete contact with Yoshito's, but unfortunately for him, they missed. He has full meter to dish out big damage right now. We're breaking wall and saving this meter for a setup after the wall break. We also have Pobo. Oh! Supering the Q5, sending him through the wall and killing him. That was so smart. Yoshito's ain't going out without a fight. Were there any pots for the bracket? No. This is entirely for free. This bracket is literally just so that I can keep my Discord nice and competitive. Just give them a place where they can have a competitive environment to keep each other on their toes. We might have prize pots in the future, though. Oh, you meant Potemkin? No, there's not any Potemkins. My bad, bro. That's funny. That's really... I missed Shy Guy fighting his way out of hell right now. Securing a W and making the game 2-2. That's mad funny. I can't believe I had this whole speech. Yeah, one of the funniest pots that I've ever seen play the game is unfortunately not here today, but he will be in the future. And oh man, I can't wait until you guys get to see him. All right, cool. 100%. Yeah. Stick around if you want to see some more pot gameplay next tournament. We do this bi-weekly. Nice. Good damage here. Again, Yoshito sometimes just needs a little bit of extra time to get even more confident with the setups. The download is here. He is using his time wisely and being able to inch further and further closer to victory. Shy Guy taking more of a zoner approach right now. Missing the conversion there, but adjusting. Dash cancel 5K off of the ball. impressive damage here. He might actually be able to seal the deal. Super's known to have a pretty bad damage pool, though. Damn, the well-spaced. What? Damn, the 7 golden letters? Come on, now I didn't even know that happened. Shy Guy slowing down the game. But Yoshito's is picking up the pace. Nice counter hit 2D, forcing the burst out of him. That could have led to some devastating situations. Last round of this set here. Fighting for tournament life on the line. The spacing right now, the overwhelming zoning, but he finds his opening. And gets the chap thrust. Into the super. Does this kill? He's living. He's living. He's living. He's living. Last mix-up here. Guess for game. Guess for tournament life. It's time to start blocking the JDFD. Dark Angel catching Jack. Or not Jack. Jesus. Yoshito's. Nice YRC to get out of that bad situation there. Jumping over the ball. Nice defense. Excellent spacing there. No! Getting a desperate... He wanted to go through a stinger. I know that's what he was looking for. Another insane game. I cannot believe it got down to that close. Actually, I can fully believe both of these players are completely in their element right now. But unfortunately for Yoshito's, just barely, Shy Guy takes the final game, meeting Jack in Grand Finals. Final round! Damn, I can't believe how close that was. Man, wow. All right, gotta report the score. Here we go, party people. With a potential reset scenario. We have on our hands random character selecting Jack. Well, not completely random. Spin the wheel of a specifically selected pool of characters, Jack. Versus the Venom. That seems to be able to do it all. I'll actually respect his name this time. Final game of the night, party people, potentially. Testament is what it landed on. We are going to see the Zoners duke it out once again. Here it comes. The counter hit, close slash, starting it out of all things. Overwhelming offense right now. Nice fitting in the Arbiter sign this time around. And the Stain State throw. This is going to be... Oh no, drops it, but gets an Oki situation with the girls. This is going to be... Nice, the tap dust off of the... Oh no. Unfortunate drop here. Shy Guy's more than capable of making this comeback, especially with the zoning that he has on his hands. Nice defense. Shy Guy's got more than... wow, a reversal super I didn't expect him to do. And apparently neither did Jack with the Arbiter sign with the attempted setup. Stuffing him out. Excellent. I always think that this is a Blaze Blue song. Nice backdash here, getting a counter hit 2S. Getting some decent damage, evening up the life bars here. Shy Guy has burst on deck and a little bit of meter to play with. Let's see what he does with it. Good defense and also excellent responsive offense. No, the backdashes are getting absolute mileage out of this matchup right now. And unfortunately for Shy Guy, it's not getting the same favor out of him. Nice counter throw here. This is going to be huge. Shy Guy is more than capable of getting backdash and eating pressure and dying. That was so upsetting. But not for Jack, as he goes up 1. This time starting off the action himself. Shy Guy shoving him into the corner. I'm liking this pressure here, slowing down the match a little bit more. But again, Testament has the buttons to be able to contest stuff like Stinger, like Far Slash. They're birds of a feather in this category here. Their archetype of characters are similar, but boy, do they do their things differently. They could not be looking for more different things. Ooh, goes for, I'm assuming plus frames there, but I'm not too sure. But luckily for him, it wasn't punished too hard for it. It just lost a little bit of real estate. But now we're mid-screen. Nice. Using the ball to make sure that he could cover and approach, and that's exactly what it did. Setting up for an excellent retreating ball. Nice, I like the spacing there. Good footsies. Shy Guy getting shoved into the corner, unfortunately eating a tap dust, but mashing his way out of the corner with a pretty uncharacteristic mash. And unfortunately, he's getting eaten alive right now. The whiffed 6P, doing it the wrong way, more than likely because of the odd start time of where J2D starts and ends. Nice chip. Wow, the jump slash counter hit was going to pay off a lot more than I thought it did, but unfortunately he dropped. Picking it back up though, leaving it 1-1 on the round counter. Excellent work on that 6P. Nice. I really like this response to the zoning. A mid-screen battle of projectiles and really long normals coming through, and Shy Guy coming out on top, shoving him into the corner. Jack predicting the command grab attempt with a nice backdash, but unfortunately getting counter hit 6H. Nice, I'm liking it. The pressure set up here, not a whole lot he could have done because of the skull. Air Reaper doing a lot of work for Jack right now. No, getting hit right before the orb made contact. Getting some mileage out of this. Breaking the wall and applying stay in state. Excellent! Yo, both meter usages were fucking phenomenal. I can't believe the awareness on these two. Excellent work on the zoning. He could not have been more in control of that scenario. Making it 1-1, and now we are going to be seeing a character switch from Jack. Let's see if we see a new matchup here. I predict it's going to be Sin. I think that it's going to randomly select him Sin. If it selects Amelia, I'm going to cry and call him boring and stinky and stupid. I think that if it lands on Amelia, he should have to spin it again. Oh, let's go! Okay, a free W for Shy Guy. Let's go. This is the free W character. Not to listen. I'm not saying that it's toxic to shit on Jack's RAM, but it is very clearly unpracticed. Let's just say, to be generous. Yeah, he's gonna have to. He's got quite the uphill battle to fight here. The hill is vast. And he is currently in the lowest valley. Nice, avoiding the sword, but a really solid 6P. Nice, covering a lot of the screen right now. Not leaving Jack a whole lot of options here. He wants... I understand why he's holding on and not doing a whole lot of anti-zoning with the fireballs, because he wants to keep the swords as much as possible so that when he gets into the corner, he wants to blow up. He wants to make sure that he has something to lock him down when he finally catches him. Because if he reaches Shy Guy without any swords, it's kind of over for him in terms of pressure. Getting very lucky with the Rekka, forcing Shy Guy to burst. This is the perfect opportunity that Jack was looking for, but unfortunately Shy Guy knows that all too well. Sending the orbs in the middle of the screen. Finally getting this opportunity he's been looking for. Morto Bato, but only with one sword, not doing too much damage. But again, not a favorable situation to be in as Shy Guy. He's going to have a little bit more confidence in his defense and zoning if he wants to try to make this health lead even. Nice, decent spacing from Jack. His Millia is actually, or Millia, Jesus, I'm so used to it. His Ramethal is actually performing a lot better than it did the first time around. Nice gold burst, but the 2P mash, the trade there too, he was far more confident in his mash than Jack was. Covering. I didn't even see Shy Guy leave the ground. To my perception, this motherfucker teleported on my screen. That was insane. I got hit, if it wasn't clear. Oh wait, no, I did not mean to put... There we go. You are still at 1, sir. You just got bumped up to 2. Not 12, though I wish it was. That'd be funny. Could you imagine? They just kept playing. Shy Guy beat his ass, 12-1. Let's go. Again, the testament here, keeping the matchup even. Jack is more than capable of winning this, but Shy Guy has shown before that he is more than comfortable in this matchup. Let's see if Jack can't find his way out. Nice counter hit. Far slash into Q5. I like this. The spacing is immaculate right now. Not really overextending like he was before. Getting caught by a lot of these different buttons that Testament has. A very strange super. I don't know if that was on accident or if he was trying to catch an approach with the black hole to try to use one of the orbs behind Jack. Nice, I like it. Damn! That combo sequence was nasty. Shy Guy playing his ass off right now. Nice! Good catch here. Shy Guy one more round away from taking Grand Finals and resetting the bracket from losers. I like this. Again, he's really trying to just end this round as fast as possible so we can reset this bracket, but Jack is not letting him get away with it easily, sending the girls out to do some damage. Staying state pressure, locking Shy Guy down. Not really allowing him to do a whole lot of setups right now, sending out the Crows, sending out the Reapers, but unfortunately Shy Guy is more than willing to weave his way through, but he gets counter hit trying to do the very thing that I said he was trying. Nice Q5, but unfortunately not enough damage. He's gonna have to get one more hit on Jack to kill him. The 6P run up. No, he crouched again at the last second. He didn't mean to do that. That's so unfortunate. Last round, Jack making sure that he doesn't get this. Making this battle hard fought. He does not want this bracket reset. He does not want to play any more Guilty Gear. He just wants to take the W. Stain State applied. Damn, a lot of damage here. Jack moving with a lot more presence, a lot more aggression. Solid backdash to keep away, but the back throw from Shy Guy. Trying to bait something out, some type of response, but Jack is holding his ground, not giving him anything to counter hit. All right, he is matching his energy. Giving him the zoning, sending out Dark Angel to try to mix him. Nice block on the YRC. Unfortunately, the burst. You're kidding. The double burst bait attempt. He dashed forward to burst bait, and then he dashed forward and backed up again to do it again. He was successful. You gotta be kidding me, man. Match point. Both characters right now. Good forward throw from Jack here. Setting up Grave Reaper in Stain State. Absolutely locking him down. Nice, good fight, or 2P to fight his way out. Really good combo damage here. Shy Guy fighting his way right now. Yes, nice throw. That's going to do big damage, securing the round and putting us back to where we were before. Match point for Shy Guy right now, trying to reset the bracket. He wants another taste of victory. Jack with a decent combo, getting things started. Stain State, lockdown. Nice tech on the throw. Again, you cannot throw Shy Guy. You may get a lucky throw, but you may take some damage trying to get that way. You got to mix them in different ways. And that's exactly what Jack is doing right now, opting to take the more zoner-heavy approach this time around. Shy Guy is adjusting. Almost getting Arbiter signed in the forehead, but instead getting 6P'd when he tried to push his advantage. It is final round for both characters. Jeek, one game away from taking the entire tournament. Shy Guy fighting for his opportunity to fight another hard-earned battle, another hard-earned victory, another opportunity that he might have to fight Jax Milia. But clearly it's worth fighting for because Shy Guy is fighting harder than he's ever fought in the tournament right now. He's turning it up. He's pulling out things that he wasn't pulling out before. More layers being shown to us that we haven't seen. More aggression from him. He wants to take it now. Nice. The single hit confirm into red RC. This isn't going to do a whole lot of damage because of the power, or because of the scaling. Good setup there. Shy Guy doing amazing work right now. Jack finding his way in, managing to do the damage he was looking for, bursting at the final second, but getting 2P, that's the bracket reset, baby. We're playing more Guilty Gear. Shy Guy has another opportunity to take this whole thing. Alrighty. The reset of the century, party people. I'm gonna... Alrighty. We're ready. There it is. The Ramathal Valentine.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell,
Here we go. We've seen how this played out before. Injected a pretty decent showing. But again, his lack of experience with this character is going to play a big part in him struggling through this matchup. Shy Guy getting relatively lucky. Not that I'm saying he can't beat his Milia, because he's very clearly capable. But forcing Jack to work even harder, especially with the character unfamiliarity. But he is turning up the aggression right now, not worrying a single care in the world about his swords, just throwing them out there, shoving them into the corner, and really trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Unfortunately, he's lost it. He's going to fight for it again. Shy Guy throwing himself into the corner. This is really bad for him. He's got full resources, though, to try to fight his way out, but unfortunately getting counter hit, jump slashed. He's not holding that. 2 PRC. Nice. The stop sign. Downward stinger, baby. And then Q5 to finish it off. Nice. The Ramethal Electric right there. You got a lot to hold, Shy Guy. It's time. The red RC continuing to shove the advantage. Right now, Jack's starting to look like a Ram player. I'm liking it. Nice. Good damage here. Sending him through the wall with the 6H. Just barely enough. Nice. Shoving his way through. He knew that Shy Guy was going to take the opportunity to attempt to swing on him. And shockingly, he wasn't aware that he was going to have the meter to be able to pull this off. YRC to get away from the tap dust, but gets completely flattened by the 214C. Oh, 214H, Jesus. And the Blaze Blue is on the brain, man. Nice, I like it. Oh my god, the spacing right now. Using the opportunities of the 2 orbs to do as much damage off of that 2S as possible. Making it a lot more painful to eat. Unfortunately, the burst is going to stop the super from happening. The J5P blocking the wake up super and taking game 1 of the bracket reset. Another win for Shy Guy, another spin of the wheel for Jack. Let's see what it gives him. Hopefully, this time, I hope it at least gives him Sin. At the best, it gives him Milia, but I hope it gives him Sin. This challenge has been nothing short of fucking heartbreaking for him. He took his first loss. Barely, let me just say. He barely took his first loss. Let's not get too crazy. Did they? Okay. Oh, okay, it gave him Testament again. Okay, the wheel gave him Testament again. And hey, listen. Keeping it even. Keeping it nice and spicy. Nice and competitive, man. It's the epitome of a secondary. It's like his main, but not as volatile, but still more than able to keep anyone that he tries to fight on his toes. Nice, again, opting for the zoning. I like that Jack, no matter what, is forcing Shy Guy to change his approach, change the way that he plays. And Jack is responding in kind. Nice. Good defense, nice patience, but unfortunately his patience wavered and got counter hit, far slashed. The aggression's getting turned up and Jack is trying to find his way out of the corner, using YRC for a potential way out, but gets 2P'd, reading that teleport with the greatest ease. Nice, good corner pressure here. Again, there's not much more I can say other than excellent zoning and pressure from Shy Guy right now. Dark Angel to seal the deal, covering his approaches. He 5Ps to shove him back into it and tap Dust instead. We have not seen him select that option at all throughout the entire tournament. And now, he's one more win away from taking the whole thing. Let's see how the wheel decides how Jack is going to fight for his tournament life right now. Let's see it. What do we got, man? Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. If he gets Amelia, it's gonna be crazy. Keep him honest too. Make sure we check his stream to make sure he's not just being like, nah, fuck it, I'm picking Amelia. He's a fucking coward if he does it. If he doesn't stick to the bit. No fucking way. Nah, you're lying. You're lying. Somebody check his stream. Somebody vibe check him. You're lying. He didn't get Milia. But that's fine. You know what? He is... If Shy Guy has not demonstrated that he is more than capable of taking a game off of Jack's Milia, then I don't know what you've been watching this whole time. Nice burst. He doesn't want to hold too much right now. Good defense on his end. Jack seeming to mess up something, but adjusting regardless. More than capable. I like it, the very strange looking but very effective stagger pressure right there. Good defense right there, but there was only so much he can hold. Nice 5P in the air. Good 6P too. But here comes Jack starting his oppression. Nice, good counter hit, especially to avoid the throw. I completely understand the thought process. Shy Guy slowly but surely attempting to fight his way out of the corner, but it is getting really, really hard to do so. Especially since he's going to have to play another game against Milia's. I almost said Milia's Jack. Jack's Milia. I like the stagger pressure there, but Jack is more than willing to mash out of it to try to get out. Doing the buzzsaw super, getting some Oki here, and also positive bonus. Oh, devastating. This is actually gonna kill him. Okay, no, never mind. My bad. I severely overestimate the damage supers do in this game, but Bad Moon setting up for the 7 golden letters. If it is not clear that Jack is more than capable of playing his main, I don't know what is. Damn, almost going into negative penalty. So much he has to hold and not a whole lot of opportunities to mash out of it. This airtight pressure is keeping Shy Guy locked away. Q5 being able to finally starting to get some mileage right now. You know what? I think Shy Guy, if he picked up Blaze Blue, oh my god, amazing burst bait. Oh my god, he has to capitalize, and he does. Finally catching a round off of Jeek. I think, but like to continue my point, I think if Shy Guy picked up Blaze Blue, fire-ass Lychee player. Fire-ass Lychee player. Nice defense from Shy Guy again, but every single time I say it, he gets cracked open. There's only so much you can hold. That's why he's so willing to use his defensive options to stop Jack's pressure as early as possible so he can find his way out. So he has another opportunity, but unfortunately, that opportunity's not coming. a scary but all too familiar 2-2 situation happening right here in front of us. Nice 5K backdash. These backdashes into the corner, I understand what he's looking for, to try to get some type of counter hit or some type of hit in general just to get some more real estate back, but he's gambling with his life here. Not that Jack needs the corner to mix you, but it gets a hell of a lot harder to play the game when you have to fight your way out of there. And Shy Guy has shown us that he can fight his way out of the corner, but unfortunately, not against the Milia, not as effectively like this. So he has to find new approaches like what he's doing right now. Only one orb gets sucked into the super, leading to minimal damage. Not killing him, he's going to have to try to spend some type of resource, and he's willing to spend the burst to do it. Orb and Dark Angel, he's trying to set up for an air approach. No, he gets turned around because of the Stinger, locking him in place, facing him forward. It is now tournament point for Jack. No, locking him in place because of the 2H attempt to try to anti-air. It's flustered him deeply. I completely understand. Winger super coming out, putting him in Pobo, and putting Shy Guy on his ass. He has no choice but to hold what comes next, and he holds a throw, leaving Jack to be the first winner of TakeBack 2026. The first of many, hopefully. That was fantastic. I blame Crow? Absolutely. Absolutely. Crow completely, utterly jinxed it, but that was seriously good games. Man, it's good doing this shit again. That was so much fun. I had a great time. That was awesome. And thanks every single one of you for joining. You guys made this a really good first one. Hopefully for the next one down the line, we can get just as much of a come out for plus R. That'll be fun. I hope a lot of people come out for plus R too. I might even play in that one, but maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it works. I've learned my lesson from playing in my own tournaments, and just how much of a pain in the ass that can be. So I might, I'll see what I can do, but you know, that's neither here nor there. It'll be fun regardless. But again, GG's to Jack, GG's to Shy Guy, and GG's to everyone that came through to watch, to play, to have a good time. And hopefully I see you guys on the next one. Again, this is going to be a bi-weekly thing, so we're going to attempt, mind you, to make this next one March 7th around the same time. Maybe. I don't want to guarantee anything because shit happens. But GG's everyone, thank you. The VOD will be immediately archived as soon as the stream is over. That's the cool thing about YouTube. So you'll just go over to my streams tab, or live tab, I think is actually what it's called, and you'll be able to watch the VOD pretty soon after the stream ends. I'll send it into the Discord if you're already in there. For those of you who aren't in the Discord and watching, thank you so much for stopping by just to see a couple of goofy goobers press buttons really aggressively. I appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. And I will, yeah, see you.